Okay. Okay, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing my normal voice right now. I can go a tiny bit louder, that's good. That's very good, actually. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Hi, Max. Already 5 people. That's incredible, actually. No, Crazy Lemon, you're no longer the first. That's interesting. Inside. Anyway, it's good to see you all here. How are you all? Okay, that did not work at all. Okay. Okay, so. How are you guys today? I hope you're all well. I cannot right now, sorry Lady Drop Bear. I have both Shining Pearls ready to go, so unfortunately no. In the meantime... let's get straight into it, shall we? The control's messing up again, great. So I might have to actually open it up and have a look at it. Oh, there's only 3 likes when there's 5 people. Come on, guys. But thank you for leaving a like, Crazy Lemon. I do appreciate it. I really do. Wait, why is my Switch volume on? Whoops. That was not meant to happen. Sorry, guys. Okay. If we get a shiny tonight, that'll be awesome. Thank you, Saras, for leaving a like. Always appreciate it. I'm like spamming the supposed A button, the ZL button in this case. And it's not always pressing. So at some point, I need to have a look at it. I need to open it up, and I've seen there's probably like a supposed solution for it, but I just realized I can't open it up right now. I don't have the right tools. I don't know. Have you guys got any like good advice for checking a Joy-Con button working properly or not? Because I've seen online there's something I can do if I open up a controller. I just don't have the right tools to do that. I guess it's working a bit better now. Going to look for Carnival customers for my daughter almost 2 years. I hope I can pull a Pokemon custom. Oh, Carnival custom. Okay. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Hope you have fun doing that, Crazy Lemon. That sounds awesome. I will not smash my controller open. I have tried very hard over the years to not damage any of my controllers. This is probably the only one that's even slightly not working properly. At least to my memory. I could be wrong. Oh well, for now I guess I'll stick to the advice I saw online. On Reddit, no less. Open it up and make sure it's like properly contacting other parts of that button. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but... if I could pick which Pokemon my daughter dresses like, I would go with Bulbasaur. Interesting choice there. Does it have to be a Kanto starter? Then again, I can't really say that because all the starters are green, at least a little bit. Oh well, nice relaxing stream tonight. Hopefully to get a shiny, we'll see. Now what starter would you think would look cute from 2 years old? I don't know why Chikorita immediately sprang to mind. But to be fair, I was saying that sort of stuff when I was looking at Turtwig. In all honesty, Bulbasaur might work, honestly, as like an original one. I would honestly say either Rowlet or Sprigatito might be the next best candidates. Even Grookey might be okay, because they actually look fairly cute. I think. But no, Bulbasaur can work as well. Good times. Either way, make sure you enjoy your time with your 2-year-old. I'm sure you know why by now, hopefully. I feel like I should send my shiny Articuno to home, but it just feels so authentic in Sword. I mean, fair enough, Max. You can do your own thing if you like. If I got a shiny Articuno or any shiny that I didn't have in home yet, I would immediately put it in home. Aside from Regirock, which I'm keeping for when I want to hunt both the Gen 8 Regis and Regigigas, the only one I've done that with is Zygarde, personally. I mean, Dialga as well in Brilliant Diamond, but that's different. I feel like I should keep it in there for a while at least. But everyone does things differently. So if you want to keep your Articuno in Sword, go ahead. Not like any of us can stop you. It's your game, it's your choice. I want to try Shiny Hunt in PLA. Not far in the game, want to catch all Mons shiny first. Well, I wish you luck with that. If you want to perfect your dex, that's probably going to be the best bet for any shiny. Or any Pokemon that can be shiny. So basically not the legendaries. Or mythicals. But everything else is fair game. And by that I mean basically everything else. Even the PLA starters, you know, Oshawott and Rowlet. And I've forgotten the fire one. Cyndaquil. They are in, albeit massive mass outbreaks, basically only. I might be wrong about that. But they can also be shiny hunted. Perfect dex page already done in all Mons I have seen. Chance 1 in 151, but still some days dry. Yeah, that's basically me with Masuda method right now. Oh, well, you're not always gonna get a shiny whenever you want, unfortunately. But surprisingly in Legend Arceus, it's very common. Like, very common. I need Hip on top because I'm trying to complete the Dex in Sword. Well, good luck for that. I'm sure... Oh, Hip on top. I feel like Hip on top can be a wandering spawn, but I might be wrong about that. I feel like it is. Otherwise, you're gonna have to work hard to evolve Tyrogue. And Tyrogues are very common in the wild area. Come on, I've managed to evolve a Tyrogue into a Hip on top in, I believe it was Violet. I'm pretty sure it was Violet. So it's definitely possible, just careful, precision, planning, and items. Those are the 4 words I'll use to describe evolving into Hitmontop. For either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, those are easier, because one of the stats need to be higher than the other. That's very easy. Hitmontop, I agree, is hard, but it's doable. Well, if you're not trying to, you know, evolve it in BDSP, basically evolve while holding a prism scale. That's basically it. I think it's prism scale, I've forgotten. Trust me, it's easier than trying to evolve a Feebaz in BDSP. Trust me. And honestly, to get a shiny Feebaz, I'm torn if I want to do a Scarlet and Violet Outbreak in Kitakami, or if I want to hunt it in BDSP, because I know it's definitely possible in BDSP. Someone's definitely figured that part out. But I do plan to do soft resets for Milotic in Sword and Shield. Because how else can you directly shiny hunt Milotic on the Switch? In my opinion, I'm pretty sure that's probably the only way. I don't know where prism scales are, you need to look that up, Lady Drop Bear. I really don't know. I don't know. God no, don't hack it in. At least I wouldn't. I guess I can't really stop any of you, but God no. I want to do things legitimately if possible. But that's just me. I'm not really a huge fan of hacking when it gets a bit serious. Maybe for fun times, but not much else. Okay. It'll be handy once you want a shiny Victini. And since I know that is not legitimate, why would I even bother? If I was really desperate, I would consider doing a shiny lock removal in certain games. For Pokemon that can be shiny, just in general. But not the Mythicals. Especially not the ones that are not shiny still, even nowadays. Victini being one of them, Keldeo being another one. I guess if you really want to in the original games, Meloetta might be fair game nowadays. Manaphy always was. Ah, well. And also, no one would hunt for Milotic that one sucks in competitive. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I've seen Milotic in competitive. But then again, I haven't followed it recently. I've got a feeling it still isn't, but I don't know. Anyway, is anyone else doing anything pretty cool? Trust me, Crazy Lemon, if you want to keep hunting Legends Arceus, you're gonna get shinies in no time. Maybe it's not always gonna be very quick, but at the same time, it will seem very quick compared to other games. But what about other people? Saras, anyone else in the chat? What are you guys up to? Of course you guys can see what I'm doing. What do you mean you don't trust me? It's snowing where you are, Crazy Lemon. Oh wow. Aegislash does seem pretty good, yeah. It really does. So I know in the wild area, Aegislash can spawn, but if it isn't and Doublade is there, then all you need to do is use a Dusk Stone to evolve it. Saras is still hunting for the last Galarian Zigzagoon. Good luck for that. Hello, Supercar and Pokemon Perry Life. Good to see you. Excellent to see you, buddy. How are you? I'm sorry if I am being a bit loud, guys. I'm sorry. Hello, Bert. How are you today? It's good to see you guys. What do you mean by that, Lady Drop Bear? Aw, Bert, I'm sorry to hear you're feeling bored. Can you do anything? Is there anything you'd really like to do? I would consider Aegislash to be pretty good. Gimmick-wise. Because, well, it is sort of a gimmick Pokemon, in a way. But honestly, I do consider it to be decent, honestly. Yesterday I pulled the rarest card out, Bold Booster Pack. But even fresh pulled the card was damaged on the back. It was damaged on the back? Wonder how that happened. And PSA, you would say 6 if you're lucky. Wow. That is not that high. Yeah, Aegislash is good if it outspeeds. Yeah, it needs very high speed stat. My chase card is going to be Charizard EX. For what set, Supercar? Or do you mean like any set? If you're going for a set and you're expecting like Charizard EXs, that's going to be the card you want to go for? Or try and get? I don't know, I'm just trying to guess here. PSA 1s are more rare than 9s. Okay. 1s are more rare than 9s. How common are 2s or 3s then? I think it's in Obsidian Flames. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, so... Well, if you're actually going to go for a supercar, then good luck. I do hope you get it. I have to go now. Good luck on only the Palkia. Thank you, Bird. I was wishing more luck for Turtwig, but yeah, I get that's probably gone by now. But anyway, it's good to see you. Have a good time. Have a good day or night. Have you been collecting a lot of Obsidian Flames, or are you just trying to get the Charizard EX Supercar? And has anyone here actually sent in a card to be graded? And if so, can you name like one grade your card came back as? One of your cards? I have not sent something in to be graded personally, because I couldn't be bothered. But I do actually have a graded card that came with, I believe it was when I got my GBA batteries replaced, with a quote-unquote local shop that changed the batteries for them. I say local, it was in Victoria, whereas I'm in New South Wales. It's closer than Western Australia, at least. I've forgotten what card it is now. I feel like it was, I don't know, a mundane card like Psyduck. I'm pretty sure it was a water type. Or was it a psychic type? I've forgotten. It was one of those two. I know that. But that's the only card I've gotten graded, and I didn't even send it in myself. I swear, if I do get Palkia first, that'll be ridiculous. But if I get Turtwig first, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, I did Cassiopeia. The illustration rare came back a 9. Ooh, that's pretty good, Crazy Lemon. That sounds very exciting. I'm guessing by the silence no one else has gotten a PSA or a graded card before. Or at least never sent one in. That's my guess. Which is fine. Not a lot of people do it. I get that. Like I said, I've never sent one in. I have a lot of cards going to be graded next. I'm thinking of doing... I don't know what that is, sorry, Crazy Lemon. Oh, you don't create the Saras? Fair enough. I assume a lot of people don't. I do have a binder. It's the Eevee Evolution theme binder. The cover one with a picture of just Eevee or all the Eeveelutions. Interesting. And what's in that binder, Supercar? Are they valuable and precious cards? Are they some of your favourites? Are they from a particular set? Are they not? Because for me, even when I was collecting cards, occasionally, our Hidden Fates, James and Jesse only card, were Team Rocket from the show in print. Ah, they did Jesse and James in card form, did they? Did they include Meowth in their artworks? Or were they all separate cards? Wait, Hidden Fates, I need to check that up. Oh, well, it sounds exciting either way. No, Jesse and James with Wobbuffet and Meowth. Ah, Wobbuffet was included. Interesting. What if I said I might try to get a shiny Lugia? And how are you going to do that, Lady Drop Bear? Because if you're actually going to attempt it, either way, good luck. I'd only be jealous if you got it in one of the Johto games. But going through DAs, I don't mind, because I'll get it myself eventually. But if you were hunting it through one of the Johto games, I would be crazy jealous. What if I say I'm going to do a Pokewalker Soul Silver Nuzlocke? If you're only doing Nuzlocke encounters on the Pokewalker, then good luck for that. That's gonna be rough. I'm pretty sure there's not as many Pokewalker areas as there is in the actual Johto game. Only Pokemon and items that I get out of the Pokewalker I can use, okay. Well, I guess getting all the items you can out of the Pokewalker, that kind of makes sense, but only Pokemon from there? I would have kept that as, like, an extra thing to get Pokemon from, not, like, the only thing, wow. That's crazy dedicated, even from me. So good luck for that, if you do it. My binder has Pikachu and Eevee basic cards. Okay. Interesting choice for that. I guess the Eevees make sense, but why Pikachu? There are Great Mons, also all Baby Mons, and First Root Kangaskhan. Ooh, very nice. Getting a Kangaskhan might be pretty good, especially for early game. Well, at least I have not seen another Starly yet. Shiny. And now that I've spoken it must be coming up soon. But we'll see what happens. Let's keep going. Why Pikachu? Because it's so cute and has adorable sparkly eyes and even high-pitched voice. Okay, yeah, you got me. Fair enough, I can't argue against that. I probably could, but I'm not going to. That's a good enough reason. Ah, well. Ah, Palkia, why aren't you shiny yet? Turtwig's just a disgrace right now. While it's I'm getting a quick drink. Alrighty. Okay, what else do you guys want to talk about? And it's probably not a good idea to keep silent, so... While I'm shiny hunting, what do you guys want to talk about? I've honestly forgotten what part of Pokemon Gen 4 this music comes from. I've always forgotten that. I'm at the odds you got your first shiny Trubbish in black, Sams. About World War III. Oh god. Which one do you mean? Do you mean Turtwig's number or Palkia's number? I genuinely don't know. Turtwig's number, okay. Interesting. What Pokeball did you catch the Trubbish in? At least I hope you caught it. If anyone's watching this and they like the stream so far, at least a little bit, please leave a like, I do appreciate it. Especially for Turtwig, because, come on, that's gotta be shiny soon. Right? Oh, Turtwig. You are a huge disappointment right now. I wonder, if I was to shiny hunt Turtwig in the Gen 4 games, like, you know, Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, well, maybe not Platinum, would I get Turtwig quicker than what I'm doing right now? Or would it take even longer? Because that would be 2 games hunting for it, not just 1. Something I like to think about occasionally. Actually, no, to be fair, I just started thinking about that just then. Like, which game will Turtwig shine on first? The original Gen 4 games or the remakes? To be fair, I have found 2 shiny Cyndaquils in Heart Gold and Soul Silver way faster than Turtwig is being right now. And I mean both Heart Gold and Soul Silver separately. Separately, less than 1,000. Each. I've forgotten the exact numbers, but come on. Even adding them up, I bet they're not going to be going over 1,000 much. At most. You know, I'm going to double check the numbers. Alright, the Soul Silver Cyndaquil was at 426 resets. The previous one, if I can find, was at 618. So yes, it was over 1,000, but not by much. Oh, you got your troubleshooter netball. Ooh, very nice. Excellent. I think that matches. At least a little bit. That's a good idea, Sams. So far in my journey of shiny hunting in the Unova games, the only shiny where I've had a choice of which Pokeball to put it in has been Lillipup. And technically Patrat, but I did fail that one. Is this a new video for the compilations? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, I need to hear how loud that is compared to my voice. So, don't mind me. I was playing Pokemon Crystal. I beat the first gym. I wanted to catch all Mons blind in every area. I did a whole day trying to get Mareep. Interesting. Now I got told there's no Mareep in Crystal. Oh no! There's no Mareep in Crystal! I wouldn't have known that. That's one of those things that I would have had to double check beforehand because I know nothing about the game. At least you know that now, I guess. Alright, that should be okay now. Let me double check. Testing, 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 testing. Hello? Just waiting to hear the feedback. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Gold and Silver have Mareep, but Pokemon said, no Mareep in Crystal, too powerful. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, actually, no, I don't think it is, but still. It's sad that there's no Mareep in Crystal. That sucks. Ah, well. If you only have Crystal, then good luck with whatever Pokemon you're either trying to catch or shiny hunt or whatever you're doing. But no Mareep, that sucks. And I have Crystal. That sucks so much. I feel like Crystal's gonna be the only Gen 2 game I ever play. Honestly. Like, I'm considering getting Gold and Silver, but at the same time, if I will eventually have a chance of losing the save file, if I don't back it up anywhere, from the battery running dry, oh god. That's gonna suck. Caught an Ekans, a fun one to play, I think. Called it She Not Name. Oh, okay. That's an interesting name for it. Alrighty, well, hope you have fun with your Crystal game then. Honestly, catching Pokemon does not sound like a lot of fun compared to shiny hunting. Just in case. But I do understand that it's basically got to be done. Harry Potter, Hugh who must not be named but female. She not name. Okay, I can see the comparison now. I can see the comparison now. Yeah, guys, we don't talk about you-know-who. Let's go back to that Ekans you called. She-not name. Honestly, in the books it was, and, you know, the whole series, it was interesting that they couldn't say his name out of fear. Despite him not properly being around until, like, certain parts. I've been considering saying his name just for the fun of it, Saras. But now that you said that, I'm not going to say his name for the whole stream. And I do mean this specific stream, by the way. I wonder which Pokemon I should name after him. After he who must not be named. Also, I'm pretty sure I've said his name at one point on stream. With no regrets. So why is today any different? Oh well. I'm guessing you guys have at least seen the Harry Potter movies. Did any of you also read the books? Because I will say, personally, I enjoy both of them. Whenever I'm up for reading, honestly. But the movies are also a fun time. Maybe they're not always accurate, 100%, but they're still fun. Only the first two. Movies or books? I still have a pretty funny memory that the first Harry Potter book I finished reading was the longest one. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Books, okay. Like, I just found a random copy of Order of the Phoenix in a faraway Big W store, at least far away from home. We were on, like, a holiday trip or something. And I wanted to start reading that for some reason. I don't know why. But I decided that's going to be the first Harry Potter book I would actually complete reading, and I did. I've forgotten how long it took, but it's kind of funny in hindsight. Instead of starting logically, I started with the longest book. And I don't even think it was I didn't even know if it was the longest book back then, like I do now. I'm pretty sure after reading that book, I probably did start collecting the rest of the books, like, from the beginning. Like, you know, from the first book onwards, that sort of thing. I think I did that, I've forgotten. But I will say, growing up, basically the only series I really read, like, actually read, instead of having a fleeting interest in and then forgetting about it later on, was, well, Harry Potter. Anything from Rick Riordan, like Percy Jackson, for example. And probably Warhammer 40,000, honestly. Now, to be fair, I haven't really read any books for a little while, but I have got some books I want to start reading again. I've still got a Warhammer 40,000 book that I need to read. I've started reading it a couple of times, never finished it. I'm slowly collecting some, like, volumes of the Pokemon manga. Like, 3 separate books in one, sort of thing. I've only got the first one so far, but got that ready to read. I've got the first 4 books of the Five Nights at Freddy's Fazbear Frights series. And while I haven't gotten anything recently, I still want to read, like, some of the more recent Rick Riordan books. Like the Apollo books, or whatever they're called. I guess the slightly more recent series where a god has become, like, man. For some reason, I've forgotten the whole context. I've only really remember reading the first book. Maybe... no, the first one only. But growing up, I enjoyed reading, you know, Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus. I've already said Harry Potter. I don't know, there's not a lot of series that I enjoyed growing up. Book-wise. Those are the main ones I can remember. As well as the occasional Simpsons comic. One of the few Marvel comics I've ever gotten. I can't remember much else, honestly. By the way, my previous work before my store was toxic. And let me just see this Turtwig research quickly. Bad people who I work with. A worker helped a train conductor who got beating up. The teen started hitting my co-worker. Got hospital with 5 operations. Oh my god, that sucks. I'm so sorry about that. About that co-worker and about your previous job. Other co-workers started calling him Voldemort. Oh jeez. Yeah, it does sound pretty toxic. That worker was like helping a train conductor, I'm guessing doing the right thing, I would hope doing the right thing. But in doing the supposedly right thing, he ended up going to the hospital. That does sound like a toxic environment, oh my god. I'm glad you recognized it was a toxic environment, Crazy Lemon. Sounds like you were one of the few decent people in that workplace. You and that coworker, it sounds like. Wow, I can't imagine that. I really can't. And yes, Saras, I did say it, but mostly because Crazy Lemon wrote it out mostly correct. I'm sorry if you don't like me, like, cursing, especially on stream. But sometimes people can be such assholes. They really can. And it's so sad to see. Because I know humans can be selfish in nature. Even I get that. Even I fully understand that. But to be mean to people, that I cannot comprehend. Like, not at all. Some shinies make Pokemon look worse. I'm trying to think of one that you mean. Like, from my point of view. I don't know, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I might not be thinking hard enough. Yeah, my previous boss, when a woman did a job interview for it, he was like, "But you are a woman." Oh, jeez. I'm guessing you meant to say, you know, the D word. But yeah, I agree, what a dick. Jeez. If you don't want women in your company, why would you interview a woman? What's the point? As you might as well show you off that you're racist and, well, maybe not racist, sexist is what I was thinking of. Sorry. And basically, it did do that, but oh my god. Usually, I am family friendly, but I don't mind putting in the occasional swear or bad word. Like, I don't mind being family friendly, but I also don't mind swearing occasionally. I'm Aussie. Unless I really want to fully go family friendly and not say the D word and such that I've already said. My excuse is I'm Aussie. We swear a lot. This is how I normally speak anyway. But I do try and be mindful about the words I say, most of the time. Like, yeah, people like Crazy Lemon's boss, I don't mind saying swear words about. At least mildly. I won't say it a lot, but, you know. If he is that word, I will call him that word at least once. His actions have already proved it, according to Crazy Lemon, so what's the harm in that? But I do try not to say a lot of swear words around on this channel. I really don't. So yeah, if some comes out, please don't be surprised. I do swear occasionally, even in real life. I just don't do it that often. At least I don't feel like I do it often. Ah, well. The important thing is we're still shiny hunting for these two damn things. Palkia, why are you being a disappointment? Hopefully shine quicker than Dialga at least. I really hope so. At least the second time for Dialga. Yeah, strange boss. He was former army lieutenant. If you come to do a job interview with dirty shoes, he would not hire you. Of course, Sam's. I would honestly say my first shiny ever, a lot of people might say this, the red Gyarados from Pokemon Soul Silver. That was my very first shiny, before I even knew what shinies were. The first Pokemon I shiny hunted for and actually got was Shiny Piplup in Brilliant Diamond in December 2021. So there's two answers for one question. Whenever I did play Soul Silver, I always got the red Gyarados every single time. I liked the shiny effect it brought out in battle. I didn't know what it meant, but it was exciting, it was unique to me, and I got it every single time, mostly for that. Your first shiny, Lady Drop Bear, was Weavile in Sword. That's pretty exciting. Weavile is a pretty good shiny. It really is. Good times. I'm curious what other people's first shiny were. I've basically given two answers for the one question. Either Red Gyarados and Soul Silver, or Piplup and Brilliant Diamond. Depending on which way you're asking. Lady Drop Bear's first shiny was apparently Weavile and Sword. What about other people? Sam's, Crazy Lemon, even Saras if you're still there. What was your first shiny? It can be either one you've actually found randomly or pre-generated like the Red Gyarados. Or maybe it's one that you actually hunted for. I'm curious. This iconic music. It's funny, this is making the rounds on the internet in the past few years or something. Interesting. I wish I knew what mine was. I have poopy memory. Oh, your memory sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Sams. I usually say I've got very shit memory. I'm sorry to hear that your memory is as bad, if not worse, than mine. What random Pokemon did you get then, Saras? You say random, but you don't really give any, like, more information? I'm not accusing you, I'm just... I'd love to hear more about it. My first and only DA shiny is Wheezing. I still have a memory of getting a shiny Cryogonal on my first ever Dynamax adventure, like literally the first one. Are you saying you've already said it, Saras? I've kind of forgotten what it was. But Weezing's it's a decent, it's an okay green shiny, honestly. I don't mind you guys swearing occasionally on this channel, just please keep it, you know, tame. Like, don't overdo it. That's all I ask. But aside from that, Turtwig, when are you gonna be damn shiny? My god. Well, at least the Palkia resets are going by quickly, so I'll have more chance of getting shiny Palkia than Turtwig. In theory. In theory. I don't know about in practice. What town was this one again? Was it Violet City? Because this is music I remember listening to lots when I was playing Soul Silver. Was it Violet City or was it... It wasn't Goldenrod, I know that. I'm pretty sure. I know it wasn't Ekrutik City. Yeah, I feel like it might have been Violet City. Saras, your message did not get delivered, I'm sorry. I did not see it, I'm sorry. Oh, your first shiny was a random one in Violet. Ooh. Which Pokemon was it? Was an obviously different shiny like Voltorb or Mareep? Or was it one of the harder to spot shinies? I don't know why, Saras. I really don't know why. My side seems to be working very well right now. Shiny Bunnelby. Ooh, that's a cool one. Wait, Bunnelby is in Violet? I don't remember seeing it in Violet. Do you mean Sword or do you actually mean Violet? Or maybe it's the DLC, I've forgotten. You know, my first shiny could be a shiny Gyarados in Gen 2, but first Pokemon game was Fire Red, so it could be there. Oh, Violet City song, okay. Yeah, I figured it was Violet City. Had a feeling. I'm guessing you found shiny Bunnelby if it's on the Switch in Sword or Shield. Otherwise, I would guess either X or Y. Had a feeling it was one of those two. Which one was it, X or Y? The most OP starter, Mudkip. Yeah, in any Hoenn game. That reminds me of an M&J TV video about which starter Pokemon of all of them is best for any particular region. Doesn't let you say X. That's weird. Okay, that I don't know. There are some words that I will admit I have banned on this channel. X is not one of them. And I don't know why it's been weird for you when you say that letter. I don't know. I remember my first Pokemon Go shiny was Baneri. That's pretty good. I do not remember my first shiny in Pokemon Go. I have no idea. I know you're saying X. I know you're not saying why. I know that. I'll be honest, X was a really good game. But over the years it has been forgettable for me. I'll be honest, Gen 6, or at least X and Y, have been the most forgettable games for me, because I've forgotten so much about them until I opened the game again in 2023 to start shiny hunting for Chespin in that game. Because I got a copy of Pokemon Y. I started a new file in Japanese for that one, because the 3DS games are the earliest you can actually choose the language when starting a game, instead of getting a specific region's cartridge. And yeah, Y, using the Japanese language, has been soft resetting for that starter, while X, my old profile, has been egg hatching for it. I haven't done a lot of work on it recently, but I'd like to at some point. Is fighting good against Fairy? Lady Drop Bear, the answer to that is no. If you want the actual answer properly, think about your question the other way around. That's your hint. Your clue. Your possible straight up answer. Steel is good against Fairy, yes. Fairy types are weak against Steel and Poison types. I don't know why those two specifically, but those are the two types that are strong against Fairy. I will say, I know at least the Fire type resists any Fairy move. Whereas Fighting is weak to both Fairy and Psychic. I'm guessing you already knew about Psychic. Fairy is good against Fighting, Dark, and Dragon. I'm pretty sure that's it. Making some good time right now. Alrighty. Palkia, why aren't you shiny yet? Why not? Anything else you want to know, guys? Anything else you want to talk about? I wonder why Fire resists Fairy moves. That's interesting to me. At least a tiny bit. Like, why? What's the point of that? I really don't know. Oh well. Even if you're not chatting, hopefully you're enjoying the music at least. Hopefully. What else can we talk about? Are there any movies you guys have seen that you really like? I will say personally, I think I liked Transformers 1 way more than I probably should have. There's a lot of moments that I did laugh in that movie. Sonic 3 was pretty cool as well. Those are the two that I've seen recently that I really like. New ones. Okay, was this also a town? I've forgotten. What was that town called? I know it's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Okay, what's that town called? Is it Cherry Grove City that I'm thinking of for this music? Or am I just completely wrong? Oh wait, no, it's the first route, isn't it? Thank you, Saras. Like, I knew it sounded familiar. I knew it was from early game Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I forgot what exactly it was, though. But yeah, being the first route, that makes a lot of sense. But this is also one of the pieces of music that I find nostalgic from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And then I hear from the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and I'm like, oh god, what is that? That sounds horrible. What the hell is that? Or, not horrible, but weird. Like, what? Who the hell likes these? Because I didn't grow up with Gen 2, surprisingly. But the remakes, yeah, I basically grew up with that a little bit. I know this piece of music is from Sinnoh, the original games. I'm trying to think of which route this is. I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's ringing some bells, but it also isn't. I feel like it's early on, but I also don't know. Okay, this part sounds familiar. I'm thinking it's like one of the routes near the Valley Windworks. Maybe? Oh, it is one of the early routes, I remember now. I remember hearing this route theme a few times when I was shiny hunting for Mesprit. In really Brilliant Diamond only, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I can't really do that easily now. I'm pretty sure it's not 201. I feel like it's at least 202 and maybe beyond. But I think 201 is one of those unique pieces of route music for Sinnoh. I guess I can go on Brilliant Diamond and double check if I really wanted to. I don't though. Slightly nostalgic, but also kind of unknown, this piece of music. Like, I've probably heard it a lot of times, and I still can't really place easily where it is. Unless I remember shiny hunting in that route one time, which I do for Mesprit. I'm pretty sure I've heard the... Wait, no, never mind. Not 202, that's something else. What's the route north of Jubilife City? I think that's the route I'm thinking of. Not 202, that's different. Why am I even asking? I can check in my Shining Pearl. The one on the top left. Oh, this music, I've heard this so many times. Can you imagine where I hear this piece of music? Where the bottom left shining pearl is right this second. Oh my god, that one I hear a lot. In the BDSP sound font, of course. But I'm stopping the Palkia hunt briefly to at least check on the map and see which route is the one I'm thinking of. Alright, Turtwig not shiny. North of Jubilife City is Route 204. Okay. I think that's the one I've heard the most. I'm pretty sure that one's the one I've heard the most while shiny hunting for Mesprit. But this piece of music I knew almost straight away because I've heard it so many times. I think when I was hunting for Piplup, I can't quite remember, but definitely when hunting for Turtwig. Definitely. If you wanted to hear that right now, you probably could. In a second. Yep, that's the one. That is the one. I don't even know if that sounds right to you guys, but I'll try my best here. Why can't I see the damn mouse? Lady Drop Bear, are you sort of telling on yourself or anyone else in chat? Because you can't be looking at me. I'm gonna assume you're dobbing on yourself. Dobbing yourself in. How dare you, Lady Drop Bear? How could you? Alright, before I start that again, I will get the background music playing again. Just for clarity's sake, or... Sorry, why did I say clarity? That's stupid. I know you're joking. I'm kind of joking along with you, hopefully. I hope you're going to take it as a joke. How dare you all look at that? You're grounded. Oh well. Whatever you do in your spare time, and none of my business. At least that sort of thing. I'd love to hear the cool things you're doing in your day-to-day lives. Like, you know, shiny hunting, playing Pokemon games, and just in general, playing other games, having some sort of cool life, you know? But that sort of stuff, nah, that's out of the question. I'm not even gonna start discussing that, no way. Rate my Switch profile. Let me double check it. But I will say it's interesting. Where are you? You're playing Sword right now, and you've got a lot of Kirby games you've played. I will say it's pretty cool that you played Garfield Kart. I can't even imagine playing that. Don't even know what that's like. But overall, pretty cool profile. Turtwig, after all that, you're still not shiny. Why? Ah, well. Of course, I'm not even talking about this piece of music right now. I've forgotten what city that is. Is that the first route of the Unova region or the second route? I know it's one of those two. I feel like it's the second route. I'm pretty sure it is. Ah, Palkia, of course not. This sort of music is nice to listen to, it really is. Sorry guys, I don't even know what else to talk about right now. You know, let's do something quickly. I'm sure most of you remember your first starter Pokemon ever. Like for me, it's probably Pikachu from Yellow, most likely. What was your first legendary Pokemon you had? Like, what was the first one you ever caught? I'd say easily for me, the first legendary I caught was Dialga in Diamond. In Yellow, I definitely did not get far enough to catch any of the legendaries. I don't think, at least. If I tried hard enough as a kid, I probably could have gotten Surf to at least encounter Zapdos. But I definitely did not do that. In Sapphire, I could never get past Norman, so those legendaries were out of the question. And Fire Red, Leaf Green, I don't think I beat the Pokemon League at all. At least not myself. So yeah, my first legendary that I ever caught was Dialga in Diamond. And anytime I played that part of the game, whenever I encountered Dialga, I just had my volume up on the DS, just sat back and listened. Because I loved that music. I don't like it as much on the Switch, but it's still kind of nostalgic. When I am the last guy to pick a Pokemon in DAs, I am unlucky AF. To be fair, there's been a few times in my DAs that the last person has gotten something at least decent. But not always. I don't think there is an easy way to get space-time distortions. Hello, Matthew Lightbody. If I was playing Legend Arceus and waiting for a space-time distortion, I would wait the full 40 minutes, honestly. But that's because I'm both lazy and dedicated in a way. I don't want to keep resetting the map to try and get an earlier one. I will stay the full 40 minutes. Probably doing something else in the meantime, or listening to something else, like on YouTube for example. But that's sort of how dedicated and lazy I am. Sarath says, Raikou in gold. I remember getting the Master Ball and say to my brother, not gonna ever use that ball for any Pokemon. Little did I know, the next Pokemon I encountered was Raikou. That was the first time seeing it, and I threw my Master Ball right away. Oh, I get that. If I had a Master Ball early enough in Soul Silver, I would have tried getting Raikou every single time. Because even though I didn't play Gen 2, every time I played through Soul Silver and released those legendaries, I always try to encounter at least Raikou at least once. Because that was always a fun time. I loved the battle music. I liked Entei's a bit, but not as much, and I never heard Suicune's in-game. I've definitely heard Suicune's years later, like on YouTube, but I've never actually heard it myself in-game. But now I get that. Will you need to check the map, or will it give you the message? It will give you a message, but then you need to check the map on where it is. Like, it will tell you there's a space-time distortion somewhere, but then you need to check the map to see where exactly it is. And even when you get up to it, like, get to it, basically, it doesn't always start straight away. It takes a bit of time to start. Electric is neutral against fire. Early days of Pokemon when the legendaries were rare. I mean, yeah, I guess you got a point there. I'd like to say they're still pretty rare, but that might just me being biased. I will admit, legendaries are a lot more common nowadays. I know what you sort of mean though, like, one legendary each time, like, you know, one per game, and if you defeat it, it'll never come back. That I do understand, that part. That's why saving in front of legendaries was important even as a kid. I'm worried about Magnemite, Shieldon, and Cranidos. They're the only ones I need besides Scizor and Spiritomb. Yeah, no internet, no preparation. That's the way to go as a kid. I understand kids around my age who were growing up and had these games had access, at least a little bit, to the internet. I did not, and even when I did, I barely used it. Not like nowadays where I'm constantly on it. I will admit that. When I played Pokemon Red, I did try catching Mewtwo without the Master Ball. Ooh, how did that go? Did you actually catch it? Or did you end up using the Master Ball in the end? 99 Ultra, 99 Great Ball, 99 Pokeball. Should you stay at the camp or run about the map? That part is up to you. It's basically dumb luck if you get it within 15 minutes. Whereas at the 40-minute mark, I believe it's guaranteed. I think. I could be wrong about the dumb luck part, but that's basically how a space-time distortion starts. It's got like a random countdown, anywhere between 15 minutes and 40 minutes. 15 minutes, you get lucky. 40 minutes, it's definitely guaranteed by that point. I did not catch him first, out of Pokeball. Second try, Mewtwo struggled himself. Oh. A third try, first ball. If you are very slow trying to get there, like, I mean very slow, then yes, Matthew, it will disappear. But if you know a space-time distortion is happening and you get to it and you start moving towards it like immediately, like I always try to, then you will get there in enough time. Definitely. No matter where it is. But you have to be very slow to miss a space-time distortion. A space-time distortion is a special way of encountering certain Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, Crazy Lemon. Yeah, basically mons you can't easily get in other parts of the game. Like, for example, what Matthew mentioned before. I know Cranios and Shieldon he mentioned, I've forgotten what else. Porygon is another one I'm thinking of. I think Johto, Sneasel, and Weavile are ones you can also get from a space-time distortion, I think. could be wrong about that. I do know Porygon's one of the few Pokemon that only show up during a space-time distortion. And depending on which map you go to, like which area you go to, it can have different Pokemon showing up in the space-time distortions. Just like the outbreaks. I don't remember any specifics right now for the space-time distortions, like which area is which, I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely a few Pokemon you can only get within space-time distortions. Literally. Still not sure what to do with Shiny Eevee in PLA, Legend Arceus. Should I keep it Eevee? I like the grave look, but I want a Shiny Flareon. Do you though? A Shiny Flareon doesn't really look that great. And its highest stat is attack. And doesn't have a lot of good attacking moves from what I've heard. But if you want to do it, go ahead. I would probably recommend a different evolution. Any other one is better than Flareon, honestly. Usually. Magnemite. I found I had Porygon from Legend Arceus that I had sent to Brilliant Diamond, so I transferred him back and evolved him. Ooh, very nice. Oh yeah, Umbreon is an awesome one. But if I remember right, I feel like Umbreon is highest stat is special defense. I'm pretty sure it might be. I've forgotten exactly. You know what? I'm gonna have a look. I've got like a graph that I've downloaded. And basically, it shows like which is the highest stat of each evolution. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So, going around or going down a speed, starting with HP. Vaporeon's highest stat is HP. I've already mentioned Flareon's is attack. Both Espeon and Glaceon's highest stat is special attack. Leafeon's highest stat is defense. Both Umbreon and Sylveon have highest stat in special defense. And Jolteon's highest stat is speed. So take that as you will. I find it interesting, Matthew, that you had a Porygon from Legend Arceus, you took it over to Brilliant Diamond, and then you transferred it back to Evolve. That is so interesting to me. Like, that Porygon has been on a journey, man. A pretty significant journey, honestly. I got super lucky yesterday. I got the items for Porygon, found a Dusknoir, Ginter sold me a Magmarizer, so now I just need Scizor, but the game has stopped with the satchels. Is your game constantly connected to the internet? Because that might be why you're not getting any more satchels. Is this music from Ecruteak City in Heart Gold Soul Silver? I know it's Heart Gold Soul Silver. I feel like it's Ecruteak City. Ecruteak City? I've recently started hearing Ecruteak for that city name. And I feel like I should be saying that as well, but I don't know if it's correct. Because as a kid, I think growing up, I've read it as Ecruteak. Ecruteak. I don't know. If you've collected all the satchels on the map, and then you're just staying in the same map, without going back to camp, or, you know, the town, then satchels will not respawn. But if you go back to town, and then back out into one of the areas, then satchels will respawn. It's okay, either the Magnemite line will drop a metal coat or I will trade evolve Scyther in Shield. To be fair, I don't think Pokemon can hold items normally in Legends Arceus. I could be wrong. So if you're trying to find the Magnemite line in any game, good luck. For the item, that is, not for the Pokemon itself. No, you don't actually use them like stones. Oh, wait, you're doing Legends Arceus, right, yes, you're correct. Oh, wait, I think I know what you mean now. Sorry, you're playing Legends Arceus. The metal coat will be on the ground as an item. Sorry. I did see in other videos in Legends Arceus a shiny Scizor. Is it possible? Because in PLA, Scyther evolved differently. Well, only barely differently, honestly. You can still get a Scizor in Legends Arceus, but Scizor isn't really native in that game, not normally. I say not normally, but it also kind of is. Cleavor is the native one for Scyther to evolve into in Legends Arceus. At least more than Scizor. Oh, and I think this is the music I hear while hunting for Turtwig. Yeah, I think this is the music I hear while hunting for Turtwig. Not the other one from before. I don't know. Sometimes pieces of music can blur together for me and I can't tell which place it's part of. I don't know. It's confusing even for me, so don't worry about it. But I do believe people might have found Shiny Scizor in Legends Arceus. I can believe that. Your spreadsheet says you're at 97% completion for the Shiny Enamorous. Ooh, very nice. That sounds very cool, honestly. Sparky, did you research Turtwig? Shiny chances are lower. Both Palkia and Turtwig have the base recent odds of 1 in 4,096. I know that for a fact. And while it's not really 100% true, it's the closest I'm going to get while saying something, so... I'm just going to keep that as, like, the fact for me. But either way, they are both over odds, one way more than the other. Ah well. At least I have a phrase for when I find Shiny Turtwig. Well, I don't really have a phrase for when I find a Shiny Palkia. Sadly. Is it Twin Leaf Town? Is that what it's called? The starting town of the Sinnoh region? I know New Bark Town is Johto. Pallet Town is very obvious. And Little Roots Town, Hoenn. I'm pretty sure it's New Bark Town. No, sorry, not that. Sorry. Twin Leaf. Like, I said it before, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, that's right. Does the distortion message stay up on the screen until you dismiss it? No. It does stay up for a few seconds, hopefully so you can notice it. But the message, while you're exploring the area, does not stay up. If you want to double check if a space-time distortion has appeared in any form, just open the map. You might not get like an actual message, but you will see the icon on the map if you've, like, either close to it or zoomed all the way out. Either way. I have forgotten if there's a sound cue for it, though. Because also, I believe next week, if I do, like, the same amount of streams as now, or 5, I do want to do at least one Living Dex stream, like generic Living Dex. And by that point, I'll be able to check for you. Checking the map will not reset it. It will not reset it. It will... Basically, it's like checking the map in other Pokemon games. Just open the map, see what area you're in, see what's happening. In Legend Arceus' case, see if there's a space-time distortion. And then you're all good. It's more or less like checking the town map in other Pokemon games. Basically. Like, it shows you the area, gives you some information that might be relevant to your game. But not too much else. Oh, well, if any of you guys get a space-time distortion shiny, I'd love to hear about it. Because I've been in a few space-time distortions myself, I have not found a single shiny. Yet. Oh, well, it's only a matter of time, isn't it? If we get one of these two shinies tonight, that'll be amazing. Like, that'll be so cool. How many streams are you saying that? Which one do you mean? I'm sure I say a lot of things like every stream. Like, when will this damn Turtwig be shiny? Why isn't Palkia being fair to me? That sort of thing. I say that constantly. Like, I know I'm doing 4 shiny hunt streams this week. But that's mostly because when I was planning the streams, I forgot all about my Living Dex. So I want to start that next week if possible. Or, well, start again, you know. How many days has it been? I would be amazing if... Oh. For these sort of shiny hunts? Constantly. Constantly. There are certain times where I expect at least one shiny each stream. And that's basically any time I'm playing Scarlet or Violet. And not hatching eggs, by the way. When I'm hatching eggs or shiny in the overworld, that's a nice surprise. Any other time when I'm actually shiny hunting in Scarlet or Violet, I would assume I get at least one shiny per sandwich. At least. And since getting the shiny charm, that's basically been the case as far as I know. I'm pretty sure at least. Anyway. But no, stuff like this, it would honestly be really cool if you got a shiny. That's the reason I stream, to get a shiny. And talk to you guys. Mystic Herbs? Herba Mystica. You get in Scarlet, you only get in Den's 5-star and above. Yep, you're right. You are right about that. At least in the Gimmighoul, like, special stuff that, the Terror Raid event that Scarlet is doing right now, that has a few other bonus stuff. At least that has the chance of dropping a certain Herba Mystica. And yes, Lady Dropbear, I did see your comment. I even commented on it myself. Maybe I should nickname that Grumpig Peppa Pig. That'll be kind of funny. To be fair though, there's not many shiny Pokemon that I've collected that I actually have nicknamed. A personal friend wanted me to nickname the shiny Corviknight I got ages ago Better Daniel. That's probably one of the only nicknames I can remember giving to a shiny Pokemon. Don't know what to do. I pick Sparky, okay. In a second. 1, play Legend Arceus for random shiny. Or 2, play Let's Go to shiny hunt for Jigglypuff. I would say the fact that you are going to go for a random shiny in Legends Arceus, whereas you're planning to go for Jigglypuff in Let's Go, I would probably say go for Let's Go. I found my 3rd shiny Mankey in Scarlet. Oh, very nice, Matthew. Very exciting. Caught a shiny Chansey in Let's Go, called it I Am the Boss. Oh, that's a funny nickname. Name a shiny Zigzagoon, Maniacamon. I will consider it. But what is the, like, context behind that name? I've never heard of it. Maniacal Moon, is that who it is? Like how you say it? Never heard of them. Matthew says, I have 4 shinies from the Pawmi line, and I can't remember who evolves into who, and one of them has a rare mark. Based on fairly recently hunting for one, though that whole line, within the last year I would say, or maybe 6 months, I don't know. It definitely, if I remember right, it goes Pawmi, Pawmo, Pawmot. I do remember you talking about the Parody Factory stuff. Yes, I remember that. I want to catch a shiny Tangela. Want to nickname it Creepypasta. Okay, that's a good name for Tangela. Oh, or would it be better for Tangrowth? I would say Tangela is not that creepy. Tangrowth might be. In theory. It's basically a bigger vine monster, so creepy might fit the bill in theory for it. Oh, at least shiny Starly hasn't shown up again, that's good. I named a C-Dot Acornadoak because of the characters in PVZ-BFN. Okay. I know nothing about that. Do you mean Plants vs. Zombies? By PVZ? Interesting. I have gotten 2 shiny Starlies during my shiny Turtwig hunt so far. Interesting. Plants vs. Zombies. Have not played that game in years. I want to catch a shiny Starly in Legend Arceus. I want a nickname. Refer starter. Because it's the first mon you see. I'd argue the Legend Arceus starters are the first ones you see, but aside from that, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In a way. But yeah, I've literally found 2 shiny Starlies since starting this Turtwig hunt. One I found pretty early, like in the 1 or 2,000s. And then one I found in like the 5,000s, I believe. Lady Drop Bear, I was talking about Legend Arceus, where you technically see the first Legend Arceus starters. Specifically Legend Arceus, like Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet. That's what I'm talking about. Matthew says, I've got a shiny Wurmple in Legends, and it evolved into the green Cocoon, which I think is Cascoon. Yes, it is. Honestly, even though I like Silcoon shiny better personally, Cascoon is not a bad green shiny. It's not a bad one at all. Because it's a bug, that makes perfect sense to me. Aura's music it sounds like. Excellent. Let's see, did you go to a new video or is it the same video? New video, I didn't realize. I'll turn it down a tiny bit. About there. Awesome. Cascoon equals coffin. Nah, just cocoon with an S in the middle. That's basically what it is. Cascoon becomes Dustox. To answer your question. Silcoon becomes Beautyfly. Cascoon becomes Dustox. Anyway. How to hang a noose. Don't know, don't want to know. Commoner, thanks, you're a lifesaver. Oh my god. No. Oh, that would be horrible. But it's also such a horrible joke. If they are joking, if they're completely serious, then oh god. Anyway. Maybe call Shiny Starly Terry. First bird on Earth was Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx. I feel like I can say that name about right, hopefully. Beforehand, how to... Oh. Not even gonna say that. For a 1,000 subscriber celebration, you should do a 6-hour night in FNAF real time. That would be an interesting thought. You know what, I'm kind of considering it, but we'll see. This is Legends Arceus music, I know that. Because it sounds like Sinnoh music, but it's not from, like, the originals or the remakes. It sounds directly from Legends Arceus. I would like a 1,000 stream video, a showcase of all current shinies found. I'll do that even without the 1,000 subscribers. I will do that before I even have 1,000 subscribers if I really want to. Boring. I want to see Sparky suffer for 1,000 subs. I mean, that's a fair point. To be fair though, for my 500 subscribers, I played through the Violet DLC for the first time, and then hunted for all the Pika clones. I even reached 600 subscribers during that time. That was cool. So take that as you will. Okay. Would be cool if I can catch a shiny Pichu in Legend Arceus, but I'll keep it in baby form. That is a good point. I've forgotten if Raichu appears in any point of Legends Arceus, or if you have to evolve Pikachu for that. Now, keeping a shiny Pichu as a shiny Pichu, it's an interesting choice. I probably wouldn't do it myself, but I also kind of would. I don't know. It depends. Honestly, Lady Drop Bear, I'm not going to read any of those. But yeah, it'd be cool to keep any shiny in any game. And in general, I do try sometimes to do that, especially if it's a duplicate of any shiny I've already got. Like, I've got a duplicate shiny Tyrantrum in my sword still. Because I've already got one Pokemon home. I don't really have an excuse for Zygarde, why that's still in Sword and not in Pokemon Home anymore. But it is helping, or it did help a little bit, especially when I was hunting for the Pika clones. Sparky gets a shiny. Grounded! Welcome, Happy Pasta. How are you? Looks like you might be appearing a tiny bit late to these streams, but oh well, that's fine. Not gonna argue. At least you're here now. How are you, buddy? No, I do not know about Go Animate at all. I do not know about that. I don't know why we keep getting regional variants. There is like literally 3 Meowths right now. Oh yeah, there is. To be fair, Happy Pasta, no I didn't. I've been live for almost 2 hours. I don't know if I want to, Lady Drop Bear. Can you tell me briefly about that? Ah well, at least you've came around to say hello, Happy Pasta. That's very good to see. Oh, I hope you're having a good time, at least. Not just here, but in life, you know. I hope you are. Alrighty. I'll be there for the premiere of me and the Pika clones, but me! Yippee! Hey, I think it was your comment that started off that challenge in the first place. But yeah, I'm glad I finally have that video complete. I really am. Oh well, good times. Yeah, you were putting it at the start of the video. Basically, yes. Yes, I was. And I did. Aside from the voiceover starting the video, the first actual clip is me reading your comments. I still find it funny that at some point after you mentioned that in that stream, and that I actually reached 500 subscribers, I started off doing the Violet DLC before I started hunting for the Pika clones, but I'm actually glad I did that now. Because I got to enjoy the Violet DLC with you guys, or some of you guys, and then spend about 6 months hunting for the Pika clones. So that was pretty good. That was fun. The new video will have shinies and Happy Pasta, and maybe not Kirby, we'll see. I have a shiny Vileplume in a Dusk Ball from Dynamax Adventures. Alrighty, Vileplume's a cool shiny, it really is. Before torturing myself, oh yeah, torturing, now that I said it out loud, torturing. Yeah, basically. Oh, well, I'm glad I can shiny hunt live on stream with you guys. It's always fun getting a shiny live. Live is fine, video I would rather not. To be fair, I started making my Living Dex stuff as videos before I transferred over to live streams. That did start off as videos at first. As you guys hopefully know if you've been around long enough. Two ladies responsive my Kirby. Oh, okay. Alright then. I think I like Vileplume because he's like the Pokemon version of those Mario mushrooms. Of Mario Mushroom guys. Do you mean like the actual mushroom items you can pick up and use? Or do you mean something else? You don't mean piranha plants, do you? I doubt that. What other flower, or sorry, mushroom things are there? Mario Mushroom guy. Oh, do you mean toads? Do you mean Toad, Happy Pasta? Sorry, not Happy Pasta, Matthew Lightbody. Sorry, Happy Pasta. Both. I think the enemy is called Goomba. Is that the one you're thinking of? Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean, a tiny bit. Not much. Sorry, Happy Pasta, I did not mean to say your name then. It came into my mind, I said your name, and then I said, wait, no, that's not right. Sorry. I did mean Matthew Lightbody. Before. Any person should know what a Goomba is if they know Nintendo. That is true. If you played any Mario game, you should know those guys are called Goombas. Especially after the movie. Is that movie more than a year old now, by the way? Oh my god. I feel like I've watched it last year. Maybe it was last year, I've forgotten. Ah, well. You know Mario, you know Goomba. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a lot of Terminator movies, honestly. I probably need to. I think it's Terminator Genesis is one of the only Terminator movies I've actually fully watched. I'm pretty sure that's the one. The Toad's all-purpose frying pan, the ultimate weapon. At least in the movie, yes. On the Mario DS games, on the poker minigame, I saw my friend beat me with a 5 of a kind, consisting of 5 Marios. Interesting. Well, I guess that could happen in poker. That makes sense, I think. Ah, well. Fun times. I will be still streaming for a little bit more. Not too much more. But we've got quite a few resets done in this live stream. That's pretty good. Let's go steal your monies. Apparently. Apparently you can only get 4 of a kind in the real life game. So they made it easier for kids to win at poker in a video game compared to real life. Wow, that's impressive. I see. It's almost as if they didn't want to get sued. Yeah, that makes sense, actually, now that I think about it. If I could visit any place in the world, where would it be and why? Well, there's only 2 places I really want to go. Either Japan for Pokemon stuff, or the UK for train stuff. Those are my 2 top picks. I might go to Japan for train stuff as well if I really could, but mostly Pokemon stuff. So yeah, those are my 2 options. If I had to choose specifics, probably any Pokemon Center in Tokyo, or maybe one specific one in a different area, like the Pokemon Center that has like the statue of Mewtwo in the tube. Whereas for train stuff in the UK, I would either choose the Talaclyn Railway in Wales, or I would choose the National Rail Museum at York. To be a bit more specific. Martapar hits because I'm forcing Sparky to say it and they'll probably get it wrong. Do you know anything about that place, or did you just want me to try and say the name? What about you, Sams? If you could visit any place in the world, where would you go and why? Ah, well. Is the train game like a racing game or just exploration? It's the train game I'm talking, or have played in the past. It's literally a simulation of driving a real train, more or less. Just without the stress, basically. Or at least not actual real stress. Absolutely nothing more than the Bill Wirtz part. Okie dokie, I have no idea what you're talking about now. Drift on your trains! No! If any of you have seen The Big Bang Theory, the TV show, in one of the early episodes, Sheldon dresses up as what he calls the Doppler effect, which is not a very good way of having a costume, not a good reason to have a costume for that. And he uses that sort of, like, sound effect to try and get people to guess what he is. Do you have to give the virtual passengers their tickets? No. By the time you've shown up in your train at the platform, they've already got their tickets and they're ready to board. Or go off the train if they're already on. You are literally there as a worker, so... Unfortunately, it's free labor, because, well, we pay for the game. You don't get paid for playing the game. Like every game out there. But basically, the passengers have already got their tickets and they're ready to board. You sent me an example, did you? Let me finish this Turtwig reset. I could try drifting trains on, like, you know, Train Sim World. Right this second, I can't do that with my model trains. I might be able to some point in the future if I really want to, but not right now. Yeah, once I finish this Turtwig reset, I will have a look at what you sent, Happy Pasta. So, let's see what we can see. How long do space-time distortions stay up if you are when you are in them? That I don't know. I would guess a little while, but... I don't know, I can't remember how long exactly. Interesting. What a cool way to drift. This video you sent me, this one I have seen. This short I have seen before. It's definitely someone's, like, repaired project. I've forgotten what the origin of it was. But even for an American locomotive, it's still very long. Hello ZNJ, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm hoping a shiny is soon, because I'm going to stop streaming in about 15 minutes. I think I am the only guy here with Matte Black Master Chief in Fortnite. I see. I did see the one after the video, I didn't comment on it, but that's... It's still very funny when trains try and drift on different tracks. Just the concept is funny. But I was focusing more on that video that you sent because I have seen that video before. And it's still kind of absurd. Too bad I will not be able to do it with a model train of a steam engine. Not that I don't think I can. Ah well. If you mean JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, no, I have not watched it, no. Ah, so ZNJ and Lady Dropbear seem to have Spartan armor in Fortnite. In black as well, that's pretty cool. Is it literally a black Master Chief, like, armor, or is it a different Spartan? Either way, it sounds pretty cool. Honestly, it's been literally years since I last played Fortnite. I played it when it was, like, fairly new, and I haven't played it much at all since. An armor exclusive skin. Okay. It is, but the visor is more gold. Okay. Alright, Happy Pastor, I see you're laughing already, so give me a sec. Give me a sec. After this Turtwig one starts again. Anyway. Alright, let's have a look then. The person even calls it out. Multi-track drift? I'm saying it as a question mark. He didn't say as a question. But wow, that's pretty cool. It's funny, but also cool, honestly. I don't know, track drifting for trains just seems funny but cool at the same time. I don't know why. The term multi-track drift, I think, came from the series that had the Deja Vu car. Oh, you have the Nintendo Switch exclusive. Which one's that? I'm guessing it's supposed to be a Nintendo character. Yeah, Sam's, I'm still surprised that it's you know, 2025 a little bit, when I think about it. I don't know, it's still very confusing. Okay. So what is the Nintendo Switch exclusive for, I'm guessing, Fortnite? Because yeah, whenever it gets to like a new year, I have to sort of adjust for a while. What the hell is double helix? Because when I hear double helix, I think of like very tight curves going either up or down for model trains. Do you think we're gonna get anything new for the Pokemon Day Presents? Well, considering Legend ZA is supposed to come out this year, I'd assume more news on that. Hopefully. In the top 10th most rarest skins. I have no idea what you guys are talking about anymore. Oh, DNA structure. That's a skin in Fortnite? Why? Why is that a skin? Alrighty. But either way, for Pokemon Day Presents, I'd at least assume new news about Legend ZA. That's the shape, not what it is. I know that, I know that. I didn't realize that was what the shape was called. A double helix, okay. You have Black Knight, the old one. Okay. If you say so. What the? Boeing 747 pilot drifting on the runway to show off his skills. I'll watch that video later, thank you very much. ZNJ, I can't tell if you're talking to me or not. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me finish this Turtwig reset. Give me a chance. It's simulated, but it's so hilarious if you think if a real pilot did it. Yeah, if a real pilot tried that, that would be very risky, to say the least. I'm going to pause the music briefly so I can actually listen to it properly. And you guys can listen to it as well. Oh jeez. That would definitely get the plane crashed. Oh my god. I've forced someone flying a US plane that tries that. Why? Why? Okay, what's this one? X-Plane 11. Going straight down, apparently. Not as straight as you think, from my words. What's the point of trying to turn when your wheels have already touched the ground? Like, what the hell? Oh my god. I mean, it's certainly drifting to an extent, but why? My god. The plane will already be very damaged by the time the pilot even tried that. Jeez. Ay. Alright, about 5 more minutes left before I end stream, guys. So I hope you're enjoying this so far. I do like chatting with you guys, I really do. But when I don't know what you're talking about, that's when I kind of lose the plot. I did not watch until the 2-minute 34-second mark. I did not. I probably got like a minute into it, approximately, before stopping it. Start watching at 2 minutes 5 seconds. Trust me. Okay. If you say so. I'm gonna keep the music on for this, but still. Oh, Area 0. Even though it's a recent Switch game, that area is still very nostalgic to me. Well, not very, but, you know, as nostalgic as it can be, to an extent. Start watching at 2 minutes 5 seconds. Okay. Let's start watching it. Okay, similar things to what we've seen before so far. Oh my god. Actual drifting. Far out. What the hell? Planes are not meant to drift, I can see that now. I'm guessing it's the next clip. Okay, that's actually drifting. What the hell? Is that plane secretly a VTOL? Oh my god. Okay, that was funny. That was actually funny. So it seemed like it landed properly and drifted a bit to a spot. Then it started tilting upwards and then flying back up into the air from a still position. What the hell? Full nose on the road drifting. Oh yeah, definitely. That's what it was. I've got to get back down to Area 0 at some point. There's still Paradox Pokemon I need to shiny hunt. I've now got 3 of the future Paradoxes, but none of the ancient ones. If I remember right, and if you guys can, well, remember as well, in theory, I have shiny... Well, most recent one was shiny Iron Hands. Also shiny Iron Bundle, and shiny Iron Treads. So basically everything else I need to get now. Oh. At least the 2 shiny iron bundles I found were completely random. I only found those because I was hatching eggs. Ah well. Only quick drink, don't mind me. Don't really need to. Good old water. I'm guessing this is the cave music from Legends Arceus. I'm guessing. Or close enough to it. Okay. So, I did say I would stop streaming now. I will go until the Palkia number is at a 0. So in 5 more resets, including this one. I know the Palkia resets are going to be fairly quick in comparison, so... Just so I'm sure you are seeing the same stuff as me I screenshotted at the moment. Let me double check. Oh, let me actually do that. The first screenshot seems very random and I don't recognize that, but the next two I do recognize, so I believe, yes, we were watching the same stuff. It would appear so. Ah, well. For those who want to see what we were looking at, I have posted it in memes. Very good. I'm glad you shared it with the wider community of Sparky129. And by that I mean in the Discord. In case you didn't know, I do have a Discord. It's like a very sort of casual Discord chat server. And it's where I do update some things. It's also where you'll see me very active, in theory. At least you'll see me online a lot there. Oh. If you want to join my Discord server, I could get the link again. But if you want to do it right now, then I suggest going to check out my most recent video. That'll have the most up-to-date link for my Discord server. So if you haven't joined yet and you want to join, go and do that. I'll see you very soon on the Discord server. There you'll be able to post any shiny Pokemon you have, any memes that you really want to share, any, I don't know, things you want to chat with other people about, that sort of thing. Well, a few things you can do. If I decide to do any, like, online stuff with you guys, like, I don't know, for example, make a video in a multiplayer game with you guys if you really wanted to, I'll definitely post there first. That's something that has been suggested recently, especially for the video game Among Us. That's the one that I can actually remember talking about for, like, a multiplayer setting with you guys. So yeah, if you want to look forward to any of those, yeah, that's probably the main reason to join the Discord server if you really want to. If you guys really want to, I can probably set up a, like, small Among Us game, for example, at some point. But with that being said, that is basically the end of tonight's stream. We did not get a shiny, unfortunately. So that sucks. So let's see how long it can take us to actually catch a Palkia. So let me go to this screen quickly. I want to try. Alright, I've tried this a few times and I kind of want to do it slightly differently. I want to see if that'll work. A little bit. I don't even know if it'll cancel out Aqua Ring. Basically, I'm just doing a test capture right now. If you guys want to know. Okay, yeah. Oh, you can drift a helicopter, can you? Interesting. Takedown's probably the best option for Rapidash right now. outside of Fire Spin. You can drift a helicopter, you say? I did not know about that. I thought drifting was only for cars. Or at least things with wheels. That's interesting. That did some damage, that's good. I'm just doing a test capture on stream for you guys. You know, before I end stream. That's the main reason for this. I want to see if I still got it to try and capture this a possible shiny Palkia. Without using a Master Ball, basically. It will not be indefinitely. It will not be indefinitely, no way. Let's bring out Staraptor again. Or now. I say again because it's not the first test capture I've done. Aerial Ace. Let's do that. Alright, it's in the red. That's good. I think I can do a quick attack now. Before I start trying to chuck some Pokeballs. I believe it's Wrap that you're thinking of. Let's see. Let's try Ultra Balls first, from best to worst. And then back to the best with Master Ball if I have to. Of course not. Of course not. If it goes back into the yellow, I do have to attack it again, unfortunately. Oh my god, why did I even do that? I was not meant to do that, I just kept pressing A. I'm kind of glad it didn't faint, because I still want to try this. I know, Matthew, I know. If I fail a shiny, I fail a shiny, but this is just a test. Again. It really is just a test, yet again. Nope, 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 nope. Ultra Ball again, let's try it. Why am I not surprised? I keep saying, Lady Drop Bear, a test capture. That's what I'm doing. Not back in yellow yet, that's fine. I do have a Master Ball, trust me. I do have one if I need to. But I want to try other options, basically. Why did a Great Ball rock once and the Ultra Ball did not? That's weird. I don't want to use Leech Seed. Not really. 2 shakes. Oh my god. Ancient Power, okay. Cool, I guess. I don't know, probably not. Okay, it's back in the yellow, but do I want to attack it right now? Let's try chucking a Premier Ball, let's see what happens. Forklift Safety Driving. Okay. Just the title sounds a little bit concerning. Alright, I am going to try a Razor Leaf and I'll see what happens. It says drifting? What? Oh, it does say drifting. Whoops. Sorry. It does say drifting, I'm sorry. I will have a look at it very soon. Oh, hey, a critical hit. That was a good critical hit, that one. Well, only one option. Not really, but still. Alright, have a good night then, Happy Pasta. This is basically the end of the stream, but it's been good to see you. Torterra, you've got this. Again, if I absolutely have to, I will throw a Master Ball. I did that I had the first chance I could for Dialga. I thought that was going to catch for a second. I'll wait one more turn before I use Razor Leaf again. I only had 2 Ultra Balls. And I don't have any Timer Balls. Alright, that's it. That's it for this battle. Although, actually, let me see what happens. I feel like I shouldn't save, but I also feel like I should. So where am I actually? Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Alright, for this one, I am not gonna save, but I will do a test in my own time. If I go back up, and Palkia is still there, that means I can have a whiteout one time, and then I can actually prepare. I don't know why it's only occurring to me right now, but seeing what I have just seen has given me a hopefully good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I don't know if Palkia is still up there right now, or if I have to defeat the Pokemon League for it to respawn. What I do know is that if it is still up there, I have a chance to actually prepare. So, with that in mind, that is the end of tonight's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more stuff just like this, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. As for the livestream chatters, thank you Matthew Lightbody, thank you Happy Pasta, thank you Lady Drop Bear, thank you Sam, thank you Saras Capiniaris, thank you ZNJ, thank you Crazy Lemon, I know you were here somewhere. Who else? Anyone else? There was at least someone else. Who was it? Supercar and Pokemon Perry Life and Birch the North. Excellent. Alright, so basically I'm gonna do this sort of test in my own time. Hopefully the next time you see me try and hunt for Palkia, I will be better prepared. If not, just know that it didn't work. And that's all I have to say now. Have a good night, guys. I will not see you tomorrow night, I'll see you in 2 nights' time. For more egg hatching. Hopefully. Bye!